Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are blessed. That's how we'll look at it with a back-to-back ambush. I think overall we're in pretty good shape. I have a feeling Floki might be will point challenged, just because I doubt after the last ambush that maybe he is high enough in stamina. He was the one that was the lowest all along, so we may see some will point hits there. And I think Ecobot, if memory serves me, might have a slight injury from that last episode also. Let's hope none of those are going to end up being drastic for us, but the only way we're going to find that out is getting down there. Now, we have no vehicle, so it would not be ideal for this to be a time for the Pure or the Forsaken to show up, although it's totally now possible. Let's go find out. And we're looking around and we see Pandorans. The question will be, how many and what kind? I think Myrmidons right now are still just all base Myrmidons, and they seem to be clustering together. I don't think we've had any Myrmidon upgrades, so thank goodness for those small favors. And then we also have, let's see, looks like a couple brutes hanging out together over here, potentially. Let's go find out exactly the status of the Arthron Brute base level. Looks like 2 base level Arthron Brutes, so hit point wise we can easily take them out as long as we get a line of sight on them. And these guys being base level, thank goodness we're base level. We take a couple shots at 180. It takes, yeah, it's hard to take them out in one shot. And we do have a nearby package. How cool is that? And then there's the Triton. Let's go see. Oh, baby. It's a Hitman. The only good thing is, oh, baby. Oh, I guess he could come here, but then the rock is in the way. It's going to be tough for him to move and get a line of sight on us. And does he have mist? Yeah, these guys get to spawn mist. That's probably the evil thing that he'll do if he can't gain line of sight on us. So overall, we have 6 resource packs to collect. We have 2 relatively near us, and then we have 2 that aren't quite so convenient. So I may, as we're trying to defend ourselves against Pandorans, I may try to guarantee that we get to a couple of these over here. Let's hope that 4 of the 6 are here, and each of these only have 1 apiece. One can hope. Or we can hope that we end up having to evacuate in the direction of these, and then we can pick them up maybe on the way out. So obviously, ultimately, our goal is to survive. Let's see now. Let's just check our own sniper and see if there's any line of sight that, yeah, there's just no line that we can get through this building over here. And do we have, that's one thing I forgot to, or don't remember. Do we have any of our heavies here yet? No, apparently we haven't quite been able to equip a grenade launcher yet on this particular team. We do have decent weapons. We got a Chaos weapon there. We got a Chaos weapon there. And Ecobot, no Chaos weapons. Oh, good. You do have a medkit against your injury's not totally severe, so but we at least have a med kit that we've equipped you with. You're gonna have grenades and shots, so there's no special upgraded weapon per se, except for the heavy weapons. There we go. We did upgrade those. I just can't remember what I did with that grenade launcher. I thought our first one built and was manufactured. Maybe I gave it to I think it's Sectoid maybe got it, that's sitting back at the base waiting for us. I can't recall, or maybe I just didn't assign it. But anyway, let's get this battle going. Enough of trying to remember things. That's always a chore anyway for me. And we shall see if we can take these 2 out, and in the process, maybe we'll find some others. I'm going to see if you, Ramex, and your big old gun, are we close enough to have a chance? Well, we're close enough to have a chance, but that's a hell of a lot of scatter. So, I'll tell you what. Can we get a little bit closer, maybe? And I wonder which way that little bit closer would give us the cleanest potential shot. And I'm kind of thinking here we'll have less obstructions than there. So I'm going to move you forward, Ramex. And I'm going to count on you being that much closer and therefore having a better chance to take this guy out. Let's just do it. Let's just find out. And let's just make it happen. Oh, we love our new upgrade. We love our new upgrade. That's about all I have to say. Now, this other guy's a little trickier, and we might have to see. And Floki, let's see, your will points are down. Yeah, you definitely don't have all the stamina you should, because I think you used to be sitting around 9 will points, so you're taking a hit. Yep, you're taking a hit. You probably lost a couple will points in the trade-off. I'm going to bring you this far, and I'm going to see if we can get a good shot, have a chance for a good shot with your base Phoenix Point weapon. And hopefully I won't need to do anything like a quick aim. And we'll have a pretty good, yeah, we'll have a pretty good chance of trying to take it out if I center right in about there. Not a perfect chance, but a decent chance. Let's see if you can do it. Oh, almost. And I don't think we even took out a body part, so we'll need a tiny bit of help over there. And eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'm not sure. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, there we did equip something. We, my friends, can jet jump. And what I may see is, let's see, can we reach this thing and then we'll just bash it to Kingdom Come. Yeah, that's right next to it. We can bash it. And I like the idea of doing that and just taking care of him, because he's only got limited hit points and a bash should do it. And I felt confident that we wouldn't run into other Pandorans over here. It just feels like we have a good amount on the map. There could be a couple hidden, but we have pretty good sight into this corner, so I wasn't too worried about that. And there we go. Now, the other thing, okay, yeah, we're all solidly behind the rock, so we don't have to worry about this guy getting a line of sight on us. And we're hopefully going to keep eating away at his will point drop, and we've taken 2 of them out already. So now, I'm kind of leaning towards leaving you right there. What I may do is keep you there, and if he makes the dangerous move to come up this way to get a line on us, or, well, this way I don't think he's going to get a good line. I think, well, ooh, he might. This would be the way he could potentially get a shot off against us. So I guess I'm not going to overwatch you, Servando. Instead, I'm going to get you actually in cover. Can you believe it? Commander's putting you in cover and sacrificing. Finger on the trigger. And that's probably a better angle for you to try to get a shot. Let's see if we can take out the torso. We take out the torso, and that thing won't be doing any biting anytime soon. So now we're down to 1 Myrmidon and 1 Hitman. So I'm also leaning towards, let's throw out a spider drone or 2, because that's what we do here. That's what we do. So if I put a spider drone here, it could become a target. And if I put a spider drone on the other potential side where it might move, that could become a target. And that'll keep us from becoming targets. Ecobot, I think I'm just going to play it safe and get you healed. And then we'll see about moving. Now it says you have a shot, but it looks like it's on the injured one. Let's just find out to make sure. Yeah, it is on the injured one. We're going to have to see if we can get somebody with a shot, and we aren't going to get you close enough anywhere. So what I'm going to do with you, Ecobot, is... well, the last thing I want to do is I'm hoping he sees a spider drone as opposed to us. So I guess I'll park you here so you'd still be close enough to be able to dash over and shoot at this guy if he comes in this certain direction.
Moving to coordinates.
And then I'm also thinking, let's bring Gleeser. Well, there's not many folks left to go shooting at anything right now. That's the only problem. We have Ecobot, you're done, no Overwatch. We have Nefertiti and we have a Gleeser available. And it's going to be tough for Gleeser to hit at this distance. So I'm probably just going to put Overwatch out, short shortish range Overwatch in case it moves towards us. Like about there. And if he flies direct towards us, we'll be in good shape then. If he doesn't fly direct towards us, well, maybe he won't make it to reach us. So let's just do this. And Nefertiti. I would kind of like to be able to start hurting this thing. And I don't know if we got a good angle to do it. And I want to be careful about moving you too far forward that a sniper can do its thing to you also. So I'm thinking about bringing you here. So at least maybe you're crouching. And then you'll have a potential shot on the one. Not that it'll be any good. And let's at least check it out. Now we're in line of sight, unfortunately. I'm hoping he flies and we don't shoot you in the back. Oh, why didn't I think about that before? I think... Let's see what you have here. So you do have some room. Well, not a lot of room to carry stuff. So instead, I'm worried about putting you... I was worried about this guy, the sniper, giving you cover, but then I put you right in harm's way. So I guess what we'll do is we'll come over here and see what's in the crate, keeping you hidden. It would have been nice to have a one more over... Whoa, wow. There's a few little things I'd like to pick up. We can actually carry one right off the bat, and we'll get someone else over there soon enough. And you'll just have to stay there. I could try a quick aim, but you don't see them right now. So we're going to keep you there and find out what happens. He sees a spider drone. And I couldn't tell behind that thing. Oh, okay. It didn't fly direct towards us. That's good. We're going to have a good chance to take it out. This first wave was not overwhelming. That's why I'm saying these early ambushes are survivable. I'm telling you, these early ambushes are survivable. Now, this is a base Myrmidon, so I'm thinking with a shotgun this close, I like our chances. We might have to quick aim, but let's find out. Or we might not have to quick aim.
Is that really the best I can do?
Thank goodness for enemies without a lot of armor. So he did not, this guy over here, did not use a lot of mist like I thought he would. So we can start blasting him so he can't get a good angle on us. And he is able to regenerate, but boy, we got a lot of bleeding going. And with that in mind, maybe I can just get one of us over there enough, like I'm saying you, Ecobot, to see about taking him out, even if I have to do... yeah, I'm going to do you here. We'll probably look at a quick aim.
Lining up a shot.
It's not bad. We have a decent chance to take him out. Not a guarantee because of the scatter, especially with an independent weapon. But I think we can get... I think we're going to do it. And now he also... We did enough damage, I'm hoping, that he can bleed out. Let's find out. Oh, yeah! You just did enough for us, and he's going to bleed out. So we've got the hitman taken care of. Which tells me now, let's go grab some stuff. That's what that tells me. And Tristan, I'm going to just run you back for starters and save... Well, no, your will is fine, and there's only 2 to jet jump. Let's get you back over here. We may end up having you pick something up since you can jet around pretty easily now. And then I'm thinking, who might have space? Gleaser? You got plenty of space. Now you're encumbered, but you can carry it. So we're gonna have you run over here to grab it. Okay, Aramex. We're gonna keep everybody pretty much centralized is what we're gonna be looking to do. Till the big wave of reinforcements comes in and we find out where we get to go to get out of here. I don't think we have to worry about it. I think we've pretty much identified the initial ambush. And now it's a question of waiting for reinforcements. So I will also just keep this spider drone kind of in this general area. We got reinforcement zones in the corner here, over here. So that's a high chance with all those reinforcement zones that maybe you'll come in from that direction. Well, they can, let's face it, they can come in from anywhere. They can come in from anywhere. So I'm going to keep this guy right here. And what we're going to do, kind of keep him potentially in cover. And then he's ready to react based on what happens. And everybody else, we're just going to kind of hang out, waiting for the evac to happen and play it that way. I'm not being aggressive over here to try and grab these things, to be quite honest. Maybe I should. Yeah, Ramex, you've done your thing. I got Stasia, but she doesn't have a whole lot of parrying space. So, we got 2 turns. Well, I could get you here to at least this one. And then the only one really I can't guarantee we can get to. So I am going to go for this one. It seems safe for now. So Rondo, we're going to keep you in the center. Loki, we're going to keep you in the center. And there shouldn't be any surprises this turn. All right. And there weren't. So Stasia, let's just, you know, if there's other juicy things to pick up, you probably will not pick them up.
I'm repositioning.
We're gonna just try to get the crates, and yeah, there's only one here. Well, we might as well pick up ammo that you can use and then leave the rest. And then EcoBot, yeah, we're gonna play getting everybody back towards the center so we can then figure out how we need to move to get out of here. We're gonna come here. Gleaser, it's gonna make you slow again. Were you the slow one last time too? Oh, I'm taking med kits. Oh, that really is gonna slow you up, but I can use all this stuff. I'll leave this one extra weight we'll leave off even though I can use it. Oh, what the heck. We'll try to get somebody near you so we can share the load. In fact, I'm thinking you, Ramex, maybe you can come here and share the load. Yeah, that sounds like a fair trade. Let's get a med kit here. Let's get some of these extra little doodads here. So 20, yeah, we'll give you one more. And then you're pretty well evenly encumbered. So nobody's going to be as crazily slow as they would have been. And then Nefertiti, we finished with you. We'll just bring you behind the wall here.
Moving in quick.
We're all pretty centered. And then you're going to pick up the excess here, Tristan, because you can at least jump with it. And I like a backup one of those weapons. I like that. And then we're just going with the med kit. And we're pretty well equipped over here. Now, Floki, yeah, the question is, do I really want to slow everybody down that much just for a few little doodads that are insignificant? And my answer is no. No, no, no. So I think everybody is pretty well set. Servando, since reinforcements will start appearing now, I'm just going to put out a random Overwatch. Just in case we get lucky of somebody moving into it. EcoBot, you have no Overwatch left. Nefertiti, no Overwatch left. Tristan, you know, you can see where this is going. And we're going to Overwatch randomly over here. Just in case we get lucky to do some damage. And that's the Myrmidon. Let's go find out where our escape point is. Drum roll, please. It's not over there, so forget that package. It's back over here. So, Stasia, you have a heck of a long way to run, and we don't know where the reinforcements are coming from. Wow. So, maybe we do a little, not too aggressive movement forward to see if we can get eyes on what we're dealing with. So I'm going to come this far, and we don't see anything. And reinforcement zones, well, they abound everywhere, so it's hard to know for sure where they could be coming from since we got no clues about where they might be coming in at. Oh, baby, baby. And of course, the one crate we couldn't get to had 2 resource packs. Oh well. Crimea River. Nefertiti will bring you here. So we're going to try setting up random overwatches as we try getting out of here little by little. I can get an overwatch set here with you, Ecobot. Servando, we can get you fairly... Well, I'll just move you here for your overwatch since I can't quite get you to... well, who knows the direction of good cover. But you're going to overwatch from there. Tristan, you'll be able to jet jump. So I'm going to keep you kind of hanging back here with Stasia, because you have the speed to get out, and my other heavies are moving forward. They will not be on Overwatch. I just need to get them moving so we don't leave them behind.
Let's go.
And now, let's see. Reinforcement zones, yeah, they're pretty much in all different directions. They could be coming from anywhere. We just don't know. So we'll set up random overwatches to see if we can get lucky if they approach us. Let's just hope there's not so many, and there could even be a reinforcement coming down there. So let's just play it safe just in case.
I'm here.
And we need one kind of over in this direction. We'll try. Servando will kind of do a reverse overwatch for you. We at least have a spider drone back in this direction to potentially help. Tristan, is there any reinforcement zones back here through this building? Yeah. So we'll set you out this way.
I'll keep my eyes on.
And we're gonna hope. I'm not going to move the spider drone because I don't want to move it farther back this way in case I need to have them somewhere else. So we'll just kind of centralize it a little bit since we haven't seen anything. That's crazy that we haven't seen them yet. And, well, we know where they're coming from on that side. Ah! Ho-ho! And we have a Myrmidon and a Mindfragger that could reach us. Now this is a Brute Alpha, so he's a little stronger than the other Brute Alphas that we were facing. So there's a lot more strength out there against us than we had before. We don't have the wimpier of the Arthron Brutes, we have the heftier of the Arthron Brutes. The good news is, I got plenty of people close by to be able to take him on. The bad news here is he's kind of far away to deal with. So, Spidey, oh, it looks like we need you over this way. Looks like we need you over this way. And then Stasia, I could keep you moving, you're still hidden, and shoot out another spider drone to help us, because most of us are going to have to at least take care of this wave a little bit. And that Mindfragger is close enough to reach us. So I'm going to move you this far so I can have the option to shoot out a spider drone if I need it. And let's see what our options might be. So I can come here with you, Aramex. And the question will be, will we be able to get past a shield? I do not know. Well, you know, we can damage. We can do big time damage on the shield.
Waste of ammo.
Nah, it wasn't a waste of ammo, but the shield's still there. And I think Aramex will be in the way for that shot. But I'll still bring you out here, Gleaser, and look at it.
Just give the word.
Oh. Nope, won't be taking that shot. So what we have instead for you is called the Handy Dandy Grenade. Can we pick them both up? Now, since this guy's already hurt a little, we'll try hurting this guy. And his shield now is gone. So that's good news.
Ready.
Now you, Servando, and you know, I'm going to keep you on Overwatch because we may need something against that Myrmidon. And then, of course, we're just trying to knock down this first wave because there will be more while we keep somewhat moving forward. So let's try you on the Mindfragger, see if you have a good enough shot.
Come get some.
Because you know me and these wild card Mindfraggers. Now, does he jiggle around a little bit? Yeah, he does. And yeah, we'll just give this one a go. Oh, man. That looked like it was good enough to hit, but it did not. So we're going to need some more help over there. Now, I also... That's Ramex. That's Gleaser. Where is my jet jumping heavy? I can't even remember. Okay, you're back here. We kept you hanging back. So if we need a bash to take someone out or make a difference, we've got it. We've got you on an Overwatch against the Myrmidon, and so it means I have a few handfuls of folks over here to help us. That spider drone has moved. Stasia, I think we're going to have enough to keep you moving, and then we'll hold on to you in case we need a bash. So let's see how we can best do this. And I'm thinking
I'm prepared.
if I come here, you have Will. So, Nefertiti, let's see if your shotgun has a good chance of taking anyone out. Yeah, we don't have your shotgun has a tremendous ability to take this guy out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quick aim for starters.
Acquiring target.
And I still like our chances. There we go. And I'm hoping I'm going to take a look at a quick game here. Although let's face it, I can now speedily run this way with my. I can speedily run wherever I want. I'm going to use you to ensure the death of the Mindfragger. I think we're out of the splash zone here. And there we go. And was I correct in my assessment? Yeah, I don't see any bad things on you. Now I can come right here and we're going to find out either or which gun looks to be the best to use.
Not a problem.
And fortunately you do at least have enough, because we haven't used any yet, for double shots if we need it. But it looks like we can aim on the Spitterhead with no armor and take care of him. So that's good. Save that Will for when we really need it. And then maybe I'll try getting a little extra hit from you, Ichabod, as you continue to move towards the exit. Kind of helping, potentially. And we'll kind of move you out this way. We aren't seeing any signs of hitmen. Let's knock wood. And we're going to keep Overwatch for Servando there. And we're going to keep you running. In fact, we're going to hang... You're going to stand right next to Servando to help him aim better. And I think I'm just going to run. Yeah, I think, Tristan, we're just going to run you. I don't need to jet jump you yet. Because 8 will... Well, that's 4 jet jumps. But you're not lagging.
Running.
And the spider drone is done. Let's see what happens. Oh, I forgot about this. I totally forgot about that guy. That he was in reach of us. Fortunately, it was... Oh! Now we're taking more. Ichabod just got healed, and now he got hurt again. Ichabod's pissed. Ichabod's furious. He's swearing the commander's name right now. And Ichabod has a second shot. And doggone it, we're going to use it. He's a shield bearer, and you might be far enough away to help us deal with this guy. Well, not really. Well, not really. So I got 2 of us that need to be dealt with. I have a very hurtful weapon here from Floki. So let's get you down over here, Floki.
On the move.
We can take out a pincer, and then if we decide, well, yeah, we just have to take out the pincer. And that's all we need on this guy, because in our last game, every shield bearer was the highest, most advanced kind, and they come with a spitterhead at that point. We still don't have to deal with that yet. So taking away a claw is still the answer we need. So I'm going to get you over here, Nefertiti. This is not our turn to exit, but it is our turn to get you healed.
I'll be right with you.
So we can try to leave here in
Still alive.
a position of strength. I'm going to get you, Floki, next to Ecobot. I don't think Ecobot has another med kit. No, he only had one. He only had one. So do you have one ready equipped? Oh, that was Nefertiti. I mean, do you have one ready equipped? No, you do not. But I'm going to put you here just in case we can get him healed before we leave. And everybody else also. You know, you have a med kit, Ramex. So let's get you standing next to these guys, namely Ecobot, and you might be able to heal before we get out. We'll see. You might just be close enough, and everybody else is going to get moving. We don't see any enemies yet that we know about, but there could easily be more hidden behind a building somewhere. So we're basically just running to get out of here and escape this ambush. Servando, you should be close enough to get out next turn, so I'm going to save your extra Overwatch and just put it out there in case someone comes in from that side. Nefertiti is done. Stasia, keep running. And then finally we have Gleaser, who also just needs to run. Spider-Drone I'm keeping there in case something comes up behind, because he's not far enough to really help us otherwise, to catch up with us. Okay, they're out there. And he's leaving. So it's the march of the mind fraggers over here, and Servando took care of one of them. So before we get out, let's see. You can get this far. So you are not the best one to do a healing. I should hopefully have somebody else that can. Now I can get over here in 2 moves. So what I'm thinking, and then Ecobot can get over here in 2 moves. So what I'm thinking is, let's have you, Floki, do the trade and spend the action. Oh yeah, that's right. You have ready for anything. So you could have, should have, would have. So let's, can you get out? So you can make it out if I have you do the heal. So let's just have you do the heal after all. Even though I checked to make sure Ecobot could heal and still make it out too. But let's have you be the nice one. It's always better to get healed by somebody else, don't you think?
Is that better?
Yeah, because you get to take care of them and go, is that better? Do you feel good now? Oh, and we see another enemy out there that it saw. Oh, it was a shotgun thug, so it wasn't. I was thinking, oh, that was a hitman, but it was not. All right, so we survived. We got away. We didn't get all the resource packs, so we didn't gain as much experience as we could have from this. So it looks like if we had gained that other crate back in the far corner, we would have got 300. So, you know, a total of 500 was possible on this ambush, but I'll take the 400 with 4 out of 6 packs and all of us getting out with full health. So I'm not upset about any of that. And Nefertiti, you took, you know, that little extra damage you took also helps with XPs and your share of that XP. And there you go. And since there's been confusion at times based on the way I word things, just so you know, this is the experience for this mission right here. This is how you gain, looking over here, that experience. And so all this should, and I'm not going to stop to do the math, add up to the 400. And the way you get a bigger piece of the pie is by getting hurt, by shooting and doing damage, by shooting and killing. I think by Stasia putting out a decoy gets you experience. Obviously, shooting out spider drones does not. So we'll try to remember to put out a decoy a little more frequently for you, Stasia, just to, yeah, you're not at bad experience now, but if I don't start doing that more frequently, you're going to start lagging, and I want to get you promoted and use some of the new infiltrator skills that I have not had a chance to use yet. So I got to keep that in the back of my mind moving forward also. Other than that, good mission. I'm glad we're still in the part of the game where ambushes aren't as deadly as they become, and it ends up getting us some resources we needed. All right. Yes, indeed, we did survive. All right, and that wasn't super costly, especially considering that we picked up materials to offset this. And there we go. Now, there is still no more extra missions here, so I'm going to continue searching around down here until some other stuff pops up. Let's see if we can go for 3 in a row ambushes, eh? How about that? We do have our folks up here training, and now that I'm speaking of it, we have a new soldier that joined us from New Jericho, and we need to take a look at who that is. And if I go down to the bottom, we now have a new soldier called this dude. So welcome aboard this dude. Once again, you know, you can change. This is the default look that you came with from New Jericho. If you'd like to change anything about your look, feel free to let me know. And let's look at your perks that you come with. Yeah, you're gonna see it different from this soldier versus new Phoenix Point soldiers on a couple of the perks. But other than that, you come with damaged amygdala. So we have our second immune to psychic scream individual. So when sirens start coming out, they're the ones that seem to scream it the most. That's going to come in handy. And your other personal skill is Daredevil. So you have increased damage with a little less accuracy. And your perks from New Jericho are Takedown. So if you're next to somebody, it's like a bash where you deal 80 damage and 160 shock. So if somebody's weakened up, you can definitely do a lot to take them out or prevent them from being able to shoot, yada, yada, yada. You also have the other New Jericho perk. Oh, here it is, Punisher. When we hit level 7, when you kill an enemy, his allies lose 2 additional will points. So if we set you to do a lot of the kills, you know, injure folks and try to have you come in and do, at least when you get to level 7, do the killing shots, you can wreak havoc on the enemies and the Pandorans' will. That's something to keep in the back of our minds once you get up to that level. And then you have the standard assault, quarterback, and aimed burst. And the regular assault perks up here that apply to everybody are there. So welcome aboard this dude. You were number 11 in the Wheel of Fortune, and this is your soldier. So let me know if you want any change to your looks. And welcome to the team. You come with a full set of armor. You came with the Bulldog, and I threw on the med kit grenade kind of a look. In fact, we'll put those there. And that's the way you're going to start out. Now, you're in training right now till we can get over there to pick you up. And manufacturing-wise, I don't remember. Okay, so we didn't quite have one to equip yet. So I do, however, have our full Air Force. So what I'm going to do is this. I am going to, since these are kind of the far-reaching ones, I'm going to take care of these far-reaching ones, so hopefully we don't have to come back this far south anymore in the African continent, and we can just stay closer in the area where we have mist to deal with. Now, another thing that was brought up by some of us, this maybe could be another good one to pick up since we were lucky enough to have all the mist blooms close to us. I'm just doing a quick check to see if any more have sprouted that I'm not aware of, but we were fortunate, as we've mentioned. Aha, here's another one. We got one getting farther out. So, but they're all attached. They're all not badly located. So I'm gonna pick these up real quick, and then what I'm gonna do is fly back to the base so I can get 2 separate ships flying. that's the plan. That's the goal. We can meet up on hard missions when I need to. Otherwise, I can get more explorations. And I'd like to get a link over to here. So if we get any attacks from this new mist, so I'm going to definitely want to explore these two. So I'm going to get these two out of the way right now. Hopefully no more ambushes. And then we're going to fly back to our base and equip our last, or one of the two airships with the FAR M, so we can get 6 on both going forward.
Research complete.
Okay, we get some more food from the Disciples of Anu, and we also get some more research.
The Disciples of Anu were a mystery. Where others saw devastation, they saw hope. Where others saw the end of the world, they saw a new beginning. Their leader called herself the Exalted, and she claimed to believe in humanity. She preached that the human soul was perfect, that the root of our problems was our insufficient evolution. The Pandora virus was a threat, but it was also an opportunity to change ourselves, to become better humans, to mutate. We knew that humanity needed to adapt. There was no other way to survive. The disciples offered a solution, but what was their end game? There was something beyond their hierarchies and their rituals. The Exalted had a secret.
All right, the secret of the Exalted. Now it said new research available. I don't know that I see it. You know what some of the new research probably would have been? Disciples of Anu equipment, perhaps, Berserker class, perhaps, but we already had picked those up through other reverse engineering sources, so we really don't have new research at this time. And we did not get an ambush. So the temple. The Manticore 2 has detected an abandoned structure. On landing, our operatives have been able to identify it. Someone has constructed a huge metal spire, welding together hundreds of pieces of abandoned junk into this strange object that, at 20 to 30 meters in height, towers over the landscape around it. Well, we could leave it undisturbed and just go away, but, you know, I'm always hurting for materials. I'm going to ransack this structure and take what we can. Disciples of Anu are not happy with us. They're going to go back down to 0, neither happy or upset with us. That is a payment, oh well, that we're going to have to do. It probably would have hurt New Jericho. Yeah, it probably would have been the other way. But we do gain an excessive amount of materials, which we desperately needed, and we lost a little stamina in the process. So with blood, sweat, and heavy-duty cutting equipment, our team managed to hack apart the structure. No one will ever know what it was for. So, poor Anu. Hopefully we don't keep pissing him off too much. And look at this. Your stamina, Floki. Your stamina sucks right now. We got to fly you around a bit and get that stamina back up. Because right now, you basically are losing 3 points. Yeah, you're down to 6 will points because of the delirium. And you don't have the stamina to offset that right now. So that's something to be aware of. Oh, I didn't get the other ship over there, so let's get our other ship over here.
Haven is under attack.
Aha! And we're very, very nearby to be able to help it. It's not in the mist, so it's definitely something I would like to do. It'll help, I think, a little reputation potentially by completing this, and we'll get some more rewards, and Synedrian tends to have a fair amount of tech that you get from helping to defend them. So it looks like it's Pandorans that we'll be up against. We are going to get flying. You know what I'm going to do? I think we have enough time to still finish this and get up there since we're so close. So let's do this. Keep flying there. I'm going to slow down the timer just in case my assessment is wrong. And I can pause it quicker without wasting too much time. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. All right, we're going to explore here. 4 hours should be okay, but I'll still keep my eyes on this slower speed and make sure it doesn't look like it's going to run out of time. Now, I think we're good. Oh, and we found another haven. What do you know? Oh, of course. Thinking we were cleaning up the southern tip of Africa, we get another exploration site down here. Oh, well. I think it's now time to get both our ships up here and help out on this Synedrian defense.
Research complete.
All right, so we get a little more mutagens, so we get a little more of the materials, and we gain from the Myrmidon. Let's go find out what we gain research-wise, what we unlock with the Myrmidon these days. A light sniper rifle. Oh, how cool is that? Okay, well, we have a lot of things I'm interested in researching now, and getting more materials is probably not a bad idea, but we're sitting okay right now. We're still a little ways away, and let me just check. Research lab is 2 hours away. Wow. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to prioritize this now, because it'll go down to a day, you know, not excessive time anymore. I am going to... We'll get that in there soon enough. I'm going to... Let's see, which... I got to remember which one of these does the shield and which one does the shotgun. I can't quite... remember off the top of my head. Basic bionics then will finally get down to, at least for what we're researching, a decent time, you know, from 3, maybe like around, it'll go down to closer to 2 days. So I think I'll keep it in this order for the moment, and then after the capture containment is researched, we'll really think about what order we want to put these in. If you have ideas, let me know of what you think we should prioritize. But other than that, these are the researches coming up that we'll have to choose between. Okay, so it is a daytime. I always love my daytime missions, and it's got nice payoffs as long as we can protect all the citizens. And okay, there's going to be 8 that we need to rescue. Let's hope they are smartly placed. Let's hope these are not the, yeah, as I often say, not the dim bulbs in the chandelier that we're trying to rescue that don't hide well. So we'll find this out. Let's at least pick out the team and see how, or if we want to make any adjustments to the makeup of the team, and probably not so much. Spider drones were probably, I can carry one more, and I think I'll just go like that, and we're set to go. Now I could, I'm gonna save right now because this is worth 20 right now, so I've already got the ability to pick that up. I kind of like the idea of picking both of these up when we get our next promotion, so I will not increase our SP yet. I'll tell you what, we should still have enough with our next promotion that I can at least give you a pop of strength. You've been exposed a little more than is comfortable recently, so I gotta at least make sure you got enough strength, Stasia, to hold up to a random hit when you get randomly exposed. So we're gonna do that and save the rest. Servando. Well, we could finally bite the bullet and make you fully paranoid, as you already are in all your comments and backstory, but we can make it official now and pick this up. Yeah, there are good things that come with being paranoid here. Your perception and hearing range are vastly improved, and being a sniper, being able to perceive enemies more gives you more opportunities to potentially shoot them at a great distance. So it is kind of important for you to have that, and therefore we are. And why I backed out by picking that, I don't know, but we did, and there you have it. Okay, Nefertiti. This is where I think we can afford to carry less med kits and therefore give you extra speed. Speed on an assault is a good thing, and you get extra perception. So we are going to let you be privileged. At least your privilege is offset by squatter somewhat. And we can't quite carry as much, but like I said, that was easily solved. So I can see where else we might need to spend some fun, and I'm actually gonna, and you already got extra speed there. You got extra strength, yeah, so I'm gonna pop it into Will. Ramex, you have the potential, if I lighten your load to gain because they have been built now. I'm gonna take everything out because I know these suckers are a little bit heavy. Yeah, I gotta decide. Yeah, we're just gonna have to carry you like that. Now I also have the ability to pick up a perk or two here, and can't pick up PDWs yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up Hunker Down for you, so we have that available. You're just gonna be, you're carrying two heavy things, and that's just the way it is. That's what you get. So don't get injured because you can't heal yourself, or if you get injured, make sure you're next to somebody. But we got our first grenade launcher out there, so that's exciting. So we can grenade at a distance now instead of having to run up and always throw a grenade. Now we've got Gleaser also. Can't afford to pick up any perks. Now you also would probably look the same, Gleaser. And by picking up Privilege, that means a lot of my hand-carried med kit excess is gone. So I am going to hold off on giving... You already got an upgrade on the gun there, so I'm going to take a look at our next heavy to see if they're better situated to carry. And I'm going to keep you like this for now. Ecobot. Well, you know what you're going to be carrying. Now, unfortunately, you come privileged, so it comes at a cost. I can give you this, but I have to eliminate 3 points of stuff. And the way you've been managing to be hurt lately, I guess that's the way I'm going to do it. I do not like the idea of giving up a grenade for you, because we've used grenades quite extensively for you. So you know what? I'm going to have you slightly over encumbered. You're just going to have to, we're going to try and break through that privileged self of yours and make you carry extra stuff on your own. How about that? You're just going to be a little slower. It'll offset the speed bonus that you gained. You know, oh well. Oh well, deal with it, Mr. Privilege. Deal with it. And then we're going to come down here. Yeah, I don't really think we're going to give you the extra nursing, although it's nice to know at least one of us has the extra med kit. We got to remember Floki has the extra med kit. Remember. Unfortunately, your stamina still sucks. Oh, man. I'm wondering if stamina that low below 10, it might start impacting. I think it has to be all the way to 0 to start impacting your actions, but we'll get a good read. It's just, this usually does not happen to my soldiers, so I can't remember at what point low stamina starts affecting our AP that we start with, not WP. We already know that sucks. So we'll take a look and remember next time to check on that. Now here, you have, this will be the trade-off that we do. I'm going to give this to you, Tristan. Yes, you are carrying the jet jump. But I'm going to keep it like this for you, because you don't have the upgraded weapon. So Gleaser, you aren't going to get 2 toys. You already got 1 toy. Although technically with the jet jump has 2 toys. But I'm trying to spread out the doodads. I'm trying to spread out the stuff. And then before we finish, I got to get into manufacturing. We might need to build some more stuff we got some recent materials to do that, and we'll get some more from this mission. So now seems like an excellent time for us to spend a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop you in this strength right here. It means next promotion we won't probably be able to pick up both of these. Oh well. And that way I can still, in case we have a short range, keep you with that extra grenade. Stasia. Yeah, I'm just going to hang on to this stuff for now for our next upcoming promotion level. Although, how close are you? You're over halfway. So I definitely want to get neural feedback. Definitely want to play with that. And Hunter we can pick up almost any time to gain your extra accuracy because it's cheap. But I really want to start trying out some of these new skills. So I guess what I'm saying is I can afford to give you that pop of strength and still be able to pick this up with your next promotion is what I'm saying. Let's keep going. Servando. Are we looped around again? Yes, we are. We are looped around. I've checked everybody out. So the one last thing I'm going to do, we aren't going to deploy the squad right now. We're just going to come out here. We're going to look at manufacturing, and we're going to see that we're producing and we have nothing. So one of the first upgrades I need to do is get armor for our sniper. That's one piece of armor that's missing, that's missing. Now we can go with the extra, that's the infiltrator stuff. Now the infiltrator stuff is good for hiding. It doesn't really help accuracy. So I am going to go with the basic Phoenix Point Banshee armor because it does at least help your accuracy. So I'm gonna pick these up. I should be able to afford all three. That's for Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, and that's going to be our next production that we have coming up. And then we've really got to think. And what I'll do is, I really would like feedback. Should I activate this base now so we can have a better chance of locating Pandoran lairs and colonies and whatnot in that area? We got this one starting to expand and covers most of the mist, so unless it's down here, we'll have a good chance of finding it after this Haven Defense. Or should I save it to maybe activate, ooh, and there's more mist, this base or this base? So this base has, that looks like a training center, so that's not very vital. It does come with the satellite uplink already ready. And this one, yeah, this one will have another research, so this one might be the best immediate one to save up for once we have a path to get to it and so we can reach it. Well, let me just click on one of these. Can I can reach here. Okay, so I can't reach here, so I got to get here and get another site or more, and then we can see about activating a base over here. And so therefore I'm not going to spend right away on manufacturing. Now a couple of you, let's just double check in here. I'm going to do one more piece of armor. I want one more Golem jet jump out there. Or did I already do a second one? I'm so confused and my memory is not, as you all know. Okay, I do have another jet jump out there. I do have another jet jump. And I'll tell you what, he's probably feeling pretty lonesome all by himself in the base. I'm probably going to save one for Sectoid coming up. Because he hasn't had any toys, and we got one on the team that's out there now, so I think that's good enough for the time being. There you go, Sectoid, you have a jet jump, and then we'll slowly start working on other upgrades for everybody. But it at least gives you something, so you're not feeling left out just because you had to recover, and it looks like you're all recovered anyway. So we're going to be flying up your way after this Haven Defense. And actually, we have a promotion we can give you. You have picked up Skirmisher. We can afford to pick it up. Daredevil, I may give you a stat before we pick up Daredevil, because it's not the end of the world if I don't pick up extra damage without the accuracy. I'm going to pick that up. You are now level 5. And Strength seems okay. And now that you have a jetpack, that slowness of yours is not as big a concern of mine. So therefore, just so you can use it more. And what do we have also? The PDWs, yeah, they aren't available to build, so we're just going with the will for now. And then we have one more promotion. I think it was Shane. Yeah, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. And we're getting your armor built now, so you're going to be in good shape to get out soon enough. And we'll give you backup ammo there. And then, well, we won't give you anything else in it because the armor is gonna weigh you down a little bit too. I'm gonna pick you Die Hard. I'm gonna pick you Armor Break. And that's where we're at. All right, so we are caught back up with our team. Patchwork is also healed, so we'll be able to get people moving out there now. There'll still be a couple left back at base, so I'm gonna have to start looking already at yet another airship to build. And let me just, manufacturing wise, I think it's what, 600 materials I need, but let's refresh ourselves to make sure. Yeah, we can afford the tech. We're gonna still need, now that I see the amount of folks versus the amount that can fit on airships, I'm gonna need another Manticore. So hopefully after this, if we are successful, we might be able to afford that, and I'll just push hard to get another Manticore in there because we got to keep everybody mobile and flying as much as possible so we can get everybody in the field as quickly as possible to level up. All right, so that's it. Calling it right here. We've made a lot of plans. We've figured a lot of things out, and we're going to have to come back next time to see if we can help Synedrian successfully protect their citizens and gain a full reward and a full level of experience. Hope you enjoyed today's mission. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.